I'm Kate Siverell with the Department of Commerce, and I'm here today in Red Lodge to bring the Taste Our Place program into town. We're here today with Robert at Palm Italian, and we're really excited about this new program. It's in conjunction with the Department of Agriculture, and it's really all about bringing local ingredients to the table and featuring those in food. So we're really excited to be here today. Tell us about a little bit about Palm.
Well, our concept from the beginning has always been to bring tangible foods that are as fresh and locally sourced as possible. Mm-hmm. Tangible, I mean that we want to make it available to everybody. So our menu sort of spreads the gamut. We want families in here. We want everybody to be able to taste the things that we're able to do. Since I've moved here, I'm impressed with the availability of some of our produce, our meats, and things that are available here locally. Mm-hmm. And really, it's just made my job easier and more exciting all around.
That's great.
So I have a few dishes here that
tell us about
we
these.
Can look at. Let me start with the things that are locally sourced. Well, here I have just a basket of things that we got from some of our farms. We use Hank's Farm, we use Laurel Farm it's called the Little Red Barn Farm in Laurel. We use Shoshone River Farms quite a bit. Their produce is incredible. I mean, you can just tell by looking at it. And
it's beautiful.
When I get to start with something like this, it's easy to produce something nice. What we have here is, I'll just start with a real basic fettuccine alfredo, but it's one of our bigger sellers. But and we aren't always able to do fresh in-house pasta, but we try to for specials very frequently. This is that would be using our Montana wheat, which right away when I moved here I was impressed with. It's just a great product. High gluten content, easy to work with. We have our meatball sliders, and while we source our meats from Gallagher, which is Wyoming, it's literally just across the border. So
30 miles away, right?
30 miles away.
So close.
And they are awesome. That's grass-fed, grass-finished. It makes a difference, and people say it all the time when they come into our restaurant. They'll say these are it's the best lasagna, best meatballs, and I'll say, well, it's because we use good stuff to start with.
Sure.
This is literally all local. It's a Shoshone River Farm arugula salad, beeten arugula, roasted beets, arugula salad with goat cheese, and that's something I need to look at. I'll bet we can find that here too.
I'm sure you can.
I also am relatively new to the area, so I'm always looking for new sources. This is an eggplant Napoleon, which also is locally sourced. The eggplant comes from Shoshone River Farm. Mozzarella, our sauce, everything that we do from the ground up. So
great.
Everything, all of our sauces, everything. We start early in the day, sautéing. It's the traditional way of whether it's French or Italian cooking. You're doing your what do you call it? It's a sofrito if you're Italian, or a carrot, celery, onion kind of beginner. So we do everything
from the ground up every day. That's wonderful.
Yeah, and when we can find the ingredients to enhance that, we do.
Sure. As far as the importance of local ingredients to you personally, what does that look like? Why is using local ingredients so important?
It's not just the ingredients. They're fresh. They're beautiful. As a chef, it encourages me to do something beautiful with the dish. But it's also the relationship. We talk when these guys deliver their vegetables. I ask them, what does this look like next week? What's it going to look like later in the year? Or when can I get this? When can I get that? Cooking is art, and they're like a palette, I guess.
That's great.
They offer me those things that I can work with.
That's great. It allows you to kind of be creative with what they're producing seasonally and allow you to have a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
That's great.
make it available to me. And they are by themselves. They are artists. These guys that some of the things they grow, they come in, and I'm just blown away by what I'm able to work with.
Great. Well, thank you so much for taking the time today and for having us here.
Yeah, well, thanks for
it's a
coming
pleasure.
in.
It's a pleasure, and
I hope you get to sit down and taste some of our food.
I can't wait. I can't wait to try.
Yeah.
And if you guys would like to learn more about the Taste Our Place program, you can go to madeinmontanausa.com. And then if you're ever in Red Lodge, stop by Palm Italian because this stuff looks really amazing. Thank you so much.
We look forward to having you.
Yeah.
Thanks, and thanks for coming in.